Well, everybody, welcome back once again to JJ's PC Builds. You know, it's JJ with you once again. If this is your first time here, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Don't forget about the notification bell so you know when I post the next video or live stream. Alrighty, my friends, tonight we're diving straight into the new Nvidia driver with DLSS 4.5. And y'all say hi to Mr. Machine. He's on the phone again. Say hi, Mr. Machine.
Hi, Mr. Machine.
So we got him on the phone as usual. So we're going to find out Nvidia actually fixed anything or if it's just another round of marketing buzzwords, of course. They're claiming better ghosting control, shaper reconstruction, cleaner motion, and improved UI stability. I'm going to point something out really quick. Yes, I'm reading from a prompter because I had to write this up, and I'm going to explain this so I can get faster in my speaking and everything else. So I'm doing a retrain. So bear with me. I'm doing things to improve the channel. So let's get back to it. So we're going to pull out all the tests that we can live. No CES noise, no fluff, just real gameplay and real results. We're checking on the ghosting, the fast motion and thin geometry. We want to see what's going on. We're checking texture clarity on distant objects and fine detail. We're checking UI flicker on crosshairs and HUD elements. We're watching frame pacing. This is going to be easy to watch frame pacing. To see if there is driver smoothness, well, if the driver does smooth things out or introduces a new problem. DLSS 4.5 is a new transformer-based model, which soundly is kind of impressive. But none of that matters unless it actually looks like it's better on the screen or it works. So we got to really try to really, push the envelope with this. So we're going to compare it directly against the previous version. Guys, we really don't have to, I'm going to tell you, we really don't have to go and prove that because you guys have already played the previous version. Y'all know what it's like. But we got the CNN model and we got the transformer model, but we don't have the new transformer model for some reason. But we got the override. So we're going to have to just deal with it until we get to that next level and the next update in order for us to get the full cue of what they're going to be doing. So, like I said, we'll see how the Nvidia app override behaves in older DLSS titles, because that's a big deal if it works and a disaster if it doesn't. By the end of the stream, we'll know if this update is worth installing for gamers, creators, and streamers, or if competitive players should hold off. I'm not here to hype it up. I'm not gonna. I'm here to test it honestly, to show you what it does, what it breaks, whether if Nvidia finally delivered something meaningful. So sit back, grab a drink and a snack. Got mine. Let's see if DLSS 4.5 is actually an upgrade or just another driver update pretending to be one. But before we do, what we're going to do is we're going to go and see what the drivers are all about. We're going to read up a little bit on it, so we're going to switch to the action screen really quick. Okay, now you made it to the action screen. GeForce Game Ready Driver 591.74 for Windows 11. It seems that they said it was a patch, but they're not hiding the patch this time for the simple reason, they got the response that they were looking for, far as when it come to, like if they're going to do a patch, they need to put it out front. Everybody told them, they listened, and they understood. So the release highlights. This new Game Ready driver provides the best gaming experience for the latest new games and updates to resolve key issues which were found in the previous release. So they're fixed gaming bugs, Arena Breakout Infinite, game stability issues. All right. Fix general bugs, brightness adjustment issues on various displays. Colors are not applied correctly when using digital vibrance. About time. Slight banding may be observed on gradient in SDR color mode. Oh, finally. Because I have been having that little bit of an issue myself. Unable to deselect show notification tray icon from Nvidia control panel. Every time they do an update, you had to go into the taskbar manager, and you had to go in there and recheck it every time. It's about goddamn time I forgot all about that. I should have mentioned it to you guys, but I forgot that. That's been a pain for about a year. Using RTX HDR in Vulkan games, causing black screen on LG OLED. What is that? We'll just say, yeah, LG OLED TVs. Okay, so basically that's all they really got for us. They have an article, but we're not going to go through that today. So that's just the preliminary basics. So that's what we need to know on the basics, guys. On the basics. Ooh, that sounds a little bit personal, but let's not make it personal. So, okay, I got another spoiler I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Tonight, that is. It's nighttime, probably. It's probably daytime somewhere in the different countries. If it's daytime, it's daytime there. If it's night, it's morning, it's afternoon, it's evening. That's why I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You guys get the point. Okay, now, let me get through my talking points, and then we'll get right on to the live chat like we normally do. And I want to say hello, Dr. Blitz. Good to see you. Mr. MTBK, good to see you. Dakota, good to see you, my friend.
Wow, he's not super late.
Ariane Lindo, good to see you. Good to see you. We'll get to all you guys' questions and remarks and stuff that you got on the live chat. Right now, I want to talk about something else that has really been concerning. I mean, it's been a little bit concerning that you guys should know about. Okay, now I clicked over to the action screen again. As you can see on the screen, this is Render Former, how neural networks are reshaping 3D rendering. Okay, all right, this might be the biggest rendering breakthrough since ray tracing. Microsoft just dropped something called Render Former. And if this thing scales the way that they're claiming, the entire GPU industry is about to get flipped on its head. I'm talking engine, workflow, hardware design, everything. Let's break it down creator to creator or creator to viewers or subscribers. Because this is not just another AI buzzword. This is a renderer built like, a language model. If it's built like a language model, that's kind of concerning. So,
They just bought all that equipment. They got to use it.
yeah, I know. That's the problem. See, because RenderFormer is a brand new transformer-based rendering system coming out of Microsoft research, and yes, Google is working on parallel tech too. So this is tuning into a real arms race. This isn't DLSS. This isn't ray tracing. This isn't a renderer that thinks. So here's the core idea. Traditional renderers work like this. You take triangles, you rasterize them, you run shaders, you bounce rays, you calculate lighting, shadows, reflections, all the math. RenderFormer throws that entire pipeline in the trash. The entire thing in the trash. It takes your materials, your camera position, and it predicts the final image directly. No BVH, no path tracing, no shader graph. It's a transformer that's same architecture behind the AI models, but trained to render. Think of it like DLSS, but instead of upscaling, it renders the whole scene. This is the first time we've ever seen a transformer produce full global illumination without pre-computation. No light baking, no per scene training, no hacks. And the results are soft shadow accurate reflections, full GI. And it looks like a path tracer. But it's not doing any ray tracing. So I don't think it's going to do ray tracing. It's not. This is the moment where rendering becomes a learned problem instead of a physics problem. Now, Microsoft is leading with RenderFormer, but Google is right behind them with their own AI-driven 3D system, Nerf Gaussian, splatting Dream Fusion, lighting field transformers. So what we're seeing is the beginning of the platform shift. Just like raster to ray tracing. We're now heading into ray tracing to neural rendering, and whoever nails this first controls the next decade of graphics. This is where things get spicy. If rendering becomes transformer-based GPUs, don't need massive raster pipelines anymore. They don't need giant RT cores. What they need is tensor through output. So basically, tensor cores become the leading edge. So Nvidia is already positioned for this. AMD, not so much. Intel, maybe. But this could force GPU companies to redesign their architectures around AI inference. Sorry, big words for me. Instead of traditional graphic workloads. And that means your next GPU might look like a giant AI accelerator. Oh my God. You know, like Ghostbusters, you get that big accelerator pack that you're wearing. Yeah, I kind of got that feeling that it's going to be happening that way. Imagine Unreal Engine with a render former mode. Image Unity with real-time GI that doesn't tank performance. Image Blender rendering in seconds instead of minutes. This isn't science fiction. This is the direction of the industry is moving. And if Microsoft integrates this into DirectX game engines, guys, game engines won't have a choice. We won't have a choice. For creators like us, this is huge. Yeah. Faster 3D renders, instant lighting, previews, real-time virtual set thumbnails, mock-ups in seconds, AI-driven scene generation. This is the kind of tech that cuts production time in half. But don't get me wrong. It's not, I want my time to be taken time, not AI time. So remember, I'm not all about that. And if you're a YouTuber, a streamer, a 3D artist, this is the kind of shift that gives you the massive edge. So will this replace ray tracing? Not today, not tomorrow, but eventually, yeah, it could. Ray tracing is physically accurate. Render former is a learned approximation. But if the approximation looks identical and runs faster games, gamers won't care. Studios won't care. Engine developers won't care. And that's how the revolution starts. So that render former, a transformer-based renderer, that might just redefine how we build games and PCs and use PCs and how we create content and how GPUs are redesigned. So, nutshell, end of the day. When it comes down to the end of the day, guys, it is what it is. So, is it something that we really, really, really want to focus on? I don't think so. Because I think what it's going to do is it's going to kill the DIY market. It's going to kill the DIY market completely off. I mean, if you can do rendering on your telephone instead of your PC and you're not strapped in a room, what are you going to do? You're going to take your phone with you and you ain't going to worry about your PCs anymore. You're just going to can it because your phone's going to do everything for you. Told you I had a lot to talk about tonight, a lot to talk about. And I mentioned that in Discord. I've mentioned it all over the place. I did a goofy video today because I wanted to try something new. This is 2026. I want to get out of this shadow that I'm in right now. I want to be able to get more subscribers to the channel. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're, clicking on the video. Just hit subscribe. It helps the channel out. All right, let's see what you guys have to say. Dr. Blitz says, more fake frames. Let's go. Mr. MTBK's clapping. Mm-hmm. And Dakota says hello to me. And Mr. Ariano says, I hear DLSS 4.5 can drop performance by 30% on the RTX 2000 series or the 20 series. See, that come down to, I'm going to give you a little point. That come down to the point, the amount of VRAM that you got. Now, me and Mr. Machine were talking about this, and we said, if it's the 2080 Ti, which that's got a big bus on it, and, that's got some VRAM on it, 11 or 12 gigabytes somewhere in there. That card should be a monster. That card should be a monster. Even though the architecture is not totally there, the software will support it. It should support it, and it shouldn't have a problem with it.
Yeah, the issue that I think everybody is not understanding is that the hardware wasn't designed with that in mind, with that software in mind. So you don't have I'm pretty sure that 4.5 runs off some of those AI cores. Not 100% sure, but the hardware is designed around DLSS 4. And
the hardware, I agree with you, but the hardware was only with so many tensor cores. Okay, it doesn't have as much as the 40 series. The 20 series doesn't have as much as the 40 series.
It's the same thing with FSR 4, with the 7000 series. It doesn't work as well, but it still works.
It'll work, yeah. But it takes a little bit of tuning to get it running right. But you could get it now. Machine, understand, you can get it running right.
Yes.
But that's if everybody gets their head out of the clouds about pushing it to the max. You're pushing it beyond the limit of the graphics card. It doesn't work. See, this is where everybody falls into that trap. I got a goddamn graphics card right here. This one right here. This will run Cyberpunk. This is an RX 5500. It'll run Cyberpunk with no problem over there on Linux. It's a Linux-based card. It's AMD. This GTX 1650, the new driver software that was uploaded on the 5th by Nvidia, it works on the GTX 1650. Okay, the GTX 1650. Do I get all the perks of the software? No. But I can still run 60 FPS over on Linux. Just like the RX 7800. That's not a part of that, the lift over on Nvidia's side. But the RX 7800 is about to get what Mr. Machine said earlier. They're going to give up, what was it? FSR 4?
The 7000 series, according to what the one of the AMD head guys said, when I sent you the stuff, he said that they're going to be doing a beta version, most likely, that will run FSR 4 on 7000 series. I think because of the backlash from what Nvidia is doing.
They're getting a lot of backlash because what AMD's representatives were telling everybody that FSR 4 was not going to come to the 7000, 6000, or 5000 series.
Yeah.
That's what they said. And they were saying that over there at CES. So somebody had to come out with something. So they're saying they're going to give it to the 7000 series. Even though that this is the deal, that AMD did state across the board that all their software is going to be open sourced. Open source. That means they're not going to be able to lock the 9000 series software because that's a potential lawsuit because they promised it to everybody as open sourced. So now they got basically they got a legal issue on their hands. That's what they got.
Yeah.
It's much more than rainbows and unicorns. It's basically comes down to they got locked into something that, you know, they opened up their mouth and this is what happens. So that's why Nvidia keeps theirs locked, is because they don't want this kind of legal issue. They knew this would have been a legal issue if they were to lock the 50 series software completely to the 50 series. Because then now you're screwing the consumer. And now the consumer can sue you for that. So, yeah. Here's the news. Nvidia DLSS 4 improved visuals come to 20%. Yeah, I got done explaining that. Performance cost 30 and the 20 GPUs. So you get 20% more visuals for from what you're saying for 30% of the cost. So the means of the ways don't weigh out the means of the few. So basically, the large amounts of cards that they sold out there are basically just dead weight. Because what you're trying to explain to me that they're just, how can I say this? They're bricks sitting on your table. But you can run them if you run them reasonably, and if your platform is set up correctly. Because some people don't know how to set up their platforms. This is where, you know, me and Mr. Machine went back and forth about this, about how he was setting up his platform. You know, and we went back and forth until we found that happy spot, you know, where everything is streamlined. But when you don't find the happy spot, you know, you take and you go into your BIOS of your motherboard, you crank everything out right, and you try to shove all that information into a card like this. If you're taking an 800 series motherboard, like what I got and Mr. Machine's got, and you shove that information into this, what do you think that GPU is going to do? It's going to cry like hell. It's going to cry so bad that you're going to have buckets just to catch those tears. Because you can't expect this right here to keep up with the newest and the best when it comes to the hardware. So if you're going to run something like this, if you're going to run like a 20 series card, you need to seriously match it with either a previous generation to that card or the next generation to that card. See, now if your card is PCIe 3.0, I would keep it on a 3.0 motherboard, because it would make no sense to put it on a 4.0 motherboard. You think it's going to give you more performance? It's not. It's going to depreciate your performance. So that's up to you guys. You know, you guys can decide however you want to do this, but I mean, I've already tried older cards on a newer motherboard, and I really didn't get that much more out of them at all. So keeping it in the same generation is your best bet. So when you go to add the software to it, at least it'll give you that percentage uplift properly with the right generation platform and graphics card. So if you're mix matching your system with different generations, don't expect it to work right. I've already learned this lesson years ago. I've been doing this stuff here for for 3 decades. I almost said generations there, Mr. Machine. So keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. Okay, when you mix match generations, it's not in the generation mix matching like AMD to Intel or Intel to Nvidia or Nvidia to AMD. It's not about that same generation kind of mix. It's about going generation to generation and mixing. Okay, now it's become a real big issue with Microsoft's operating system, as you guys can see, because you're getting nothing but blue screening, black screening, green screening. You're getting all 17 million colors of the freaking rainbow on your screen kind of thing. Is because you keep mixing generations. So maybe if you keep it on the same generation and then introduce that new software, that software will give you a better uplift to the generation and it's matched. But if it's not matched, it's really not going to give you that much more. I've already tried it through this. I've never recommended, going back and forth in generations. One time I did, long time ago. I learned my lesson. Blue screen crashing all the time. I mean, it's not worth it. So, FP8 acceleration and RTX 40 and 50 series cards matters. Yeah, if it's supported, yeah, it's gonna work. But if you go to Tech Power Up, they give you good detail about your card to see if it's supported with FP8. Because if it doesn't say it's supported with FP8, then you've got to go to the manufacturer and double check to see if it's supported by FP8. And if it's not, you're not going to get FP8, you're going to get FP16. So, and also too, the whatever kind of tools they're using in their shed is not going to work correctly. So it's a big mixed ball of bags, man. So I'm just telling you, it's a mixed ball of bags. But if that's what you guys want to do, you guys want to play this jockey thing to where, make your computer to run faster and thinking that you're going to save $1, you're really not. You're going to actually cost yourself more money than save money. I always tell everybody, when you build a computer, build it one time, make it last 5 years, which it can. I mean, I'm going on the 3rd year of my graphics card, and I'm still using the same graphics card as my daily driver. I've been using the RTX 4070 as my daily driver since it first came out. I content create with it. I do everything with it. It has not let me down yet. And Asus, right here, this big name, Asus, is the builder of the card, not Nvidia. Nvidia gives them the tool, but they built the card. So I give my hat out to Asus for building a good card. I can say it's a good card because I've been testing it this long. And trust me, I put it through the hell and back. So now that we got all this driver stuff out of the way, I'm going to X out of that. I'm going to close that. You guys didn't tell me how you like the meme of the day. Let's talk about the meme of the day real quick. Ain't nobody talk about the meme of the day. How dare you guys not talk about the meme of the day? Hey, I'm just trying to give good PR for Samsung, SK Hynix, and Micron. So I figured that's good PR for them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I agree with that, Machine. Why did you just say that, man?
Because you were talking.
No, all you got to do is say, hey, man, I got something to say real quick. That's all you got to do.
That's all right.
I'll stop for a moment.
It's okay.
That's the reason why we're on the phone, man. You know, you got a voice. You can use it. I ain't cutting your voice out.
I had the thought in my brain, so I wanted to get it out before I forgot about it.
Oh, my God. Did it get lost that quick?
I'm old, like you.
I'm older than you, bro.
Not by much.
Yeah, but I am older than you, so there
We're
it
both around when
is.
the Romans and when the Romans built everything. So
Okay, so basically, now I'm going to have to flip-flop screens. Let's see. Now I got to flip-flop screens. See, I'm old. I can do this. You guys have to just bear with it. So there. Now I flip-flop to my main screen. This is the one I look at all the time. My main screen. Now you guys get to see it. Even though that, you shouldn't see it, you guys can see it, Okay. This is what we're going to do. We are going to open up Nvidia app. Right? Right. We are going to look at the Nvidia app really quick. And I want to explain something to you guys. If you have not got Nvidia DLSS 4.5, they recommend you go to the settings. They recommend you go to the About section. They recommend you put opt in to access beta or experimental features. That's what they tell you. Now, after you got the driver up to date, which is 591.74, you go to the graphics. You go to global settings. Are you guys with me so far? I hope you guys are. Are you with me, Machine? I hope you are.
Yep.
Okay. Now, there's a preset right here, a model preset. DLSS override model preset. You click on that. In that preset, you got frame generation, put it on the latest. Super resolution. This is where you get to play around with the resolutions. There's A through M. The best ones to use are K, L, and M. This is what people are recommending, K, L, and M. If you're going to take and run preset M, you're going to be running DLSS balanced. If you're going to run preset L, you're going to be running performance. And if you run preset K, you're going to be running ultra performance. So that's how you set your DLSS up on these three right here. I have it on the M because I was messing with it earlier. I kind of like it on the M on ultra performance myself. So we'll start with M. We'll hit cancel because I already have it set up. I have DSR factor, dynamic screen resolution. Right here, it explains what it is. Description, DSR factors, dynamic super, well, I say screen resolution, so. Dynamic super resolution produces smoother images by rendering a game at a high resolution, then downscaling it to the native resolution of the display using advanced filtering. Dynamic super resolution can be applied to any game and can be used with other anti-aliasing settings to improve image quality. Typical usage scenarios. Improve the quality of anti-aliasing in games do not have in games with that setting, or the games where in-game analyzing is insufficient. enjoy better image quality for older games. Now, I wanted to crack that very carefully. As you can see, I have mine completely set up to where I have all the factors other than the machine learning parts. I did not implement the machine learning factors to the DSR factor because it's only for 1440p and 4K. I used the legacy because that's what my monitor's built for, the legacy. So, as you can see, not too bad. Any questions or concerns, you guys can type in the chat and ask me the questions if you wish.
AMD also has a version of this.
Yeah, but it doesn't work so well.
It doesn't work as well, no.
AMD has that all manually jacked up, so.
Yeah. It works for some games, doesn't work for others, so.
Yeah, it doesn't play nice with me, period, because I've already tried using it. And, you know, you got to sit there and tweak this, tweak that, tweak this. And then when you're done with the game and you go to a different game, you got to tweak this, tweak that. Not with this. It's just one click done.
Yeah, screen flashing, all that kind of stuff.
See, with Nvidia, it's one click done. With dynamic super resolution. So we are gonna go into Steam. And yes, I'm gonna do it while I'm live streaming too. So you guys would just have to bear with me on it. So we're gonna go into Cyberpunk 2077. We're gonna get into it. And we're going to click play. There we go. See, I like how I got this all set up, don't you, machine? You like how I got this all set up? Well, think about it. The new motherboard, the CPU, my 4070, 32 gigs of system RAM, just banging it.
Yeah, it works great.
So we left that on the M key, right? So let's go to the graphics and see where I left this. Okay. Now, I'll mute the sound to that, so for now. Okay, so I had this on DLSS Super Resolution Transformer Model on Performance. And get this, I had Ray Reconstruction on. Set on medium textures. But look what else I got on. I turned on path tracing. Yeah, you heard me right. I turned on path tracing. Let's run the benchmark.
Medium settings?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Should run great.
Yeah, it should.
Yeah. Frame generation, yeah.
Yes, sir. Now, I'm looking at in the 90s, you know, with all this running. I'm using 10 gigabytes of VRAM on the card. I'm using 14 gigabytes of system RAM. But the CPU, I'm only using at about 30, 35%. GPU's at 100%, not even hitting total of 100, 200 watts. Well, now the VRAM dropped down. As soon as you go outside, the VRAM drops, bro. Drops a whole 2 gigabytes of VRAM.
Yeah, because you got all that smoke. There's a lot going on inside that place.
Yeah.
Smoke lights, people moving around.
Yeah, some serious stuff going on right now. Now, as you guys can see, you tell me what you see. I know you can see it right now, machine. You know, because I'm looking on my phone while I'm doing this. So, let me turn that out. The average FPS was 95.30. The minimal was 86.06. That was really close to the 10% margin. Maximum FPS 105.49. But the one thing, here's one thing you guys didn't ask. What resolution did I have?
4K.
No, I had 1440p. It's right here.
Where's that?
Right here. It's on the screen. I got my arrow pointing right at it. 1440p dynamic super resolution.
So you're running it's not 720, it's going to be 480, 520p, 480p to 1440 performance.
Yeah, but that don't matter. It runs.
Yeah, if you're happy with it, you're happy with it.
Yeah, it runs. Mm-hmm. You tell me, how did it look?
Well, it looked okay. I wouldn't play it on medium settings personally.
Well, I do. I would
if I had that choice. If I had to play it at 1440p on that card, I would run balanced, take path tracing off, run reflections with ray reconstruction on high settings. That's what I would do.
I've tried that already.
Doesn't work?
It doesn't. It tanks.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Well,
path tracing.
That's the sauce right there. Then that's what it is.
Now, for some reason, the path tracing's not tanking. It used to be the other way around.
Okay.
You know, in previous drivers a long while ago. But now it's not. They did something to the path tracing. So what I got done explaining to you what Microsoft and them doing something about the path tracing. Do you see how this fits into what I'm talking about? What they're doing with path tracing? I think it has everything to do with path tracing and machine learning. I think this is where they're going with this.
There's a new ray reconstruction with this new 4.5 too. They redid how ray reconstruction works with 4.5. So it might work better with ray reconstruction on than it did before.
Well, I got ray reconstruction on.
Right. What's it like if you have it off?
I don't know. I didn't get that far yet because I wanted to take everybody with me, man.
Well, of course. Yeah. I'm thinking out loud.
Okay, I'll turn it off.
See what the performance level is.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little bit more blurry because the rays won't have sharp edges.
I can already tell you there's a problem.
Yeah. Let's see.
But it's not as bad. It's not as bad. It's still in the 80s. It's still in the 70s and the 80s. And the 1% lows are still staying over the 60s. The 0.01% lows are not. So
the ray reconstruction just makes the lighting a little bit more crisp.
MTBK says, here's another way around. Path tracing turns me on. Oh my God. But I'm still balanced. That's the whole thing. It's still staying balanced. You know. I'm using a little bit more of the CPU, not too much. What do you guys think? I mean, hell. You see it. I can see it. I know you can see it. I can see it on my phone too, man.
Mm-hmm.
It don't look bad.
No, it don't look bad.
It don't look bad at all. So, I mean, even the minimal is 77.5 FPS. The minimal, and the average is still at 87.7, and the max is at 97.9. So I didn't lose that much. And I'm still not. I don't even have frame generation on, or do I?
You do.
I do.
Well, there's no way that card would run that fast without.
No.
Right. Without. Yeah.
Yeah. You need frame generation.
Mine at 1440p max settings with path tracings in the 30s.
So this is what we're going to do. We're going to turn path tracing off.
Mm-hmm.
Right. We're going to apply it. We're going to leave it on performance. We're going to turn frame generation off. I know I have to restart, so you guys will just have to bear with me on that. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the load off of the GPU now. And if they balance this just right, then my FPS should improve.
It will.
But the only thing that's not going to improve is the quality. That's the problem.
Now you have a little bit more CPU usage now.
Yeah, pretty much. You notice that intelligent gaming comes up? You know what that does, right? That clears out my system RAM.
Ah, nice.
You have it too.
Yeah, we got to talk. We'll talk about that Monday.
Yeah, I figured that. How I got it set up, and that's pretty much what you want to roll with, huh?
Yep.
Are you having problems with your system RAM?
No, I've got 48 gigabytes. I'm good.
Yeah, so you don't even need that on.
I don't need it. Yeah, probably not. I don't do the content creation like you do.
Yeah. So let's go back to it again, since we're all set and ready and rolling. Now I take a performance hit. Now I want everybody to understand this. I take a performance hit turning on this overlay. So you're not going to see the full FPS of my system unless I got the overlay off. Yep, that's right, FPS. I don't see not one problem with this, bro. Just like this. You can still see the water reflections, machine.
Mm-hmm. I'm watching.
You can still.
Yeah, but the reflections in the water aren't.
Exactly. I didn't like that.
You can see that there's stuff there, but it's not. If you were to look at it outside yourself type of view.
No, I froze.
Uh-oh.
No, I froze for like 7 seconds.
What?
That's not normal.
Your GPU usage went up to 99%. You're at 99% GPU usage.
When it froze?
76. Yeah.
Unless my
It almost acted like a bottle.
You mean my CPU went up that high?
No.
Yeah, but I'm looking
Weird.
I'm looking at the temp of my CPU.
Low? What's your low?
No, I didn't. I need to run this again.
Yes.
I need to run this again.
Yep. It's running a little high.
Yeah, that's why I'm noticing that. It's running at 7.
You are running it at 480 or whatever. I don't know the exact. MTBK can answer that question. What's performance resolution at 1440p?
No, it gives me a good target of what I'm looking at right now. I'm running at a solid 72C, 73. I want to see if it freezes at that spot again.
Yep.
I want to see. Well, my GPU's at 100%.
I want to watch the CPU.
Yeah, that's what's got me concerned. I got a lot of shit running in here, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. I got a lot of stuff running on this. It's going to get to that point.
Could have been just one of those things.
Yeah, it was probably just, it was, you know what it could have been? I forgot all about that. I got an update that's on Steam, one of the game updates.
Mm-hmm.
It's got 76 gigabytes it needs to download.
Yep.
I bet you any money that download is what it's affecting it shouldn't though. It should, when you're running.
Didn't work that time.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be affecting.
Yeah, you might have something downloading in the background. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I don't know. The FPS looks good. What do you guys think of the visuals? That's the whole thing.
I'd need it higher than that.
Bro, you always need something higher than that.
I wouldn't. It's what do you average? 139.
Yeah.
I would run it on high and keep it at 120 FPS.
Well, see, the thing is this: with my epilepsy, I have to have it just right.
I understand.
So I have to balance everything to the way I can see it, the way it's not going to be flashy or stuff like that. To where it's like some of this stuff might be soft, the other stuff might be, sharp, but I have to tone down the sharpness a little bit in order for me to be able to play these games. Bro, if you actually think about it, my glasses got tint on them, and I'm looking at this with tint on my glasses.
Well, if you think about it, glasses are kind of like DLSS for your eyes.
Yeah.
You're just upscaling your vision. Think about it.
Oh, yeah. I know the amplification.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing everything at 3.5x.
I run sharpness at 0.3. For me personally, works well, better with ray tracing to my eyes.
Oh, I run mine at 0.5.
Yep, a little bit sharper than mine.
Well, I could go all the way up, if you want to talk about it. I'll hit the moon. There, now I hit the moon. Now let's do it again and hit the moon. Let's do it again and hit the moon. I'm just gonna hit the moon, man. That's it. The moon it is.
The moon it is.
The moon it is. So what we're gonna have to do now is we're gonna have to take and go back into let's see. We're going to have to go back into the Nvidia app. Now we're going to have to change a preset to the next key and see what it's like. See, this is where you guys got to get something. And I'm going to tell you straight up. Okay? You do not change your preset on your game when you're checking something from your NVIDIA app control panel. Okay, in order to find out if it's working or not is based upon you running your same settings from point A to point B. See what the difference is between the settings first. Grab a baseline. Don't listen to those other jaggles that are out there. It says, oh, you don't do it that way. No, don't do it that way. Don't listen to those jackals. Because I'm going to tell you, that's the wrong way of doing things. I've been doing this stuff probably more years than they've been flipping burgers. You know, so there it is. I'm still running at a solid 73, so.
Yep.
I'm happy with that. And I'm still happy with 139.10. Nothing really changed. Did anything change?
No.
No.
It's just for visual.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it just like that for visual. Serious. I'm just going to leave it like that for visual.
Just gonna leave it there.
Yeah, leave it there. Why not leave it there? See if I care. See if I care. Why not, man? Why not? Have a little fun with it, don't you think? Quick game. Key trick. Never keep the game running. Another key trick. Exit Steam. That's another key trick. Before you go into the NVIDIA app and mess with it and treat it like a stepchild, before you go in and mess with the drivers or anything else, or the graphics, or the global settings, or going to, the custom settings for the preset M. Now we're going to go to preset L and apply it. So now you can see it's at preset L. So now what we're going to do is we're going to X out of this, because remember, it's still running in the background. The NVIDIA containers are still running in the background. You do not need to keep the app opened up on your screen. You're just causing yourself to run more than what you need in the background. So don't need to keep that up. It's still running in the background. You're just running extra containers by right-clicking and opening up the NVIDIA app. You're running 2 extra containers, which is eating more resources in the background. So close it up. You don't need it. Now let's go back into Steam and do this again. See, these are the things that people do not tell you to do. And that damn thing's still updating. So, you know what? I'm about to kill that game. That gaming, I'm about to kill that game.
You can stop the update.
How do I stop the update?
Pause it. Click on it, pause it.
Let's see.
It's updating, and then it's just reinstalling the game. So it's not a 6. It's reinstalling the game with the updates in it.
Okay. I hit pause.
Yep, there you go.
So there we go. Now let's get back into Cyberpunk. Yep. I don't want anything to be skewing my test.
It'll come up automatically when you're on another game.
It's supposed to, but sometimes it doesn't.
Wow.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that.
Yeah, I always download all my. I check first before I play games. I just download all my updates.
Yeah, you got to be careful of that, man. See, that's the reason. That's the reason why. I've been trying to download this damn thing for 3 days now. I haven't had the time to let it just update. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let it update after we get done with the live stream.
You guys just let it roll.
Yeah. Let it finish its thing, because it's going to take about a half an hour to do it. So it's a large file. Okay, we haven't touched anything, so guess what? We know the score. If not, we could roll back the replay stream and see what we got the last time. So we can just keep going. Keep going, man. Keep going, man. Whatever. Oh, geez. Oh, that was a big performance hit. But look at the VRAM. I'm only running 5.6 gigabytes of VRAM.
Yep.
It seems the system RAM took a little bit more of a hit than the VRAM.
Looks like that's the setting you'd use for 8 gigabyte card.
Yep. If you got the right platform,
yep,
you could probably get away running it with 8.
Yep, 56 Ti.
It doesn't look bad right though.
There. Yep.
I got it all the way up on sharp too.
Yep.
I mean smoke and everything looks good.
Yeah, you could actually go up a little bit if you wanted to, safely.
Yeah, I could.
Put your textures on high, leave everything else on medium. You'd be in good shape.
Oh yeah. So looking at this, I mean, dude, average FPS is 131 flat.
Yeah, it's almost the same as the last time.
Yeah, but this is 0-0. There's no in between. That's just, it says 131 flat. How many times you ever get a number that's 131 flat?
It's rare.
That is rare. That is rare as hell right now. And remember, I'm still running DSR at 1440p. You know.
And you're at what setting in Nvidia? What letter?
L.
Try L is what? Balanced?
No, it's K, L, and M. I'm on L.
L is performance.
L should be performance.
Okay.
Yep. Right. It's performance.
Try running balance on that. See what happens.
Okay.
Like upscaling. Change the upscaling to balanced, and then rerun it. See if it's a huge difference.
We'll see. We'll see the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Whatever. It's not gonna be that bad.
No, it actually it's not. We'll see when the numbers start balancing in.
Yep.
Actually, it dropped performance.
It will. It has more.
But not much. But not much.
Well, like I'm outside, like 10 FPS.
About like 20.
Wow, it's a big hit.
Yeah, but the VRAM's still staying around close to the 5s.
Yep.
But actually, the CPU usage went down now.
Yeah, it will, because now your GPU is doing more stuff, which is why you dropped frames.
Yeah, we're
CPU usage should be lower now.
It looks good. I don't see anything freaky. See, that's the whole thing. I don't see anything freaky with my card. If I do, then that means I clocked it wrong. But it still looks good. Trust me when I'm telling you this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For any card that's out there, Do you actually see a card like mine actually doing this like this? Try any card in the world. I mean, you even probably, some of you guys probably look at your own cards and you're like, well, how the hell you got this card, but it's mine doesn't run that way. I've heard that so many times. I don't know. Maybe it's a golden silicon card. Who knows? Maybe I got
It's
into
all about your settings. It's all about how you use the software.
No, it's all about how you balance your system, period.
Well, that too. But a lot of people don't know how to use the settings properly.
Yeah, because they keep listening to these jaggles, and what these jaggles are telling them, overclock it, you'll get more, overclock it. That's bullshit.
Yep. When I had the RX 7600, I would do 1440p on that card with Cyberpunk. Of course, no ray tracing, but I would run medium settings with high textures, and it would rock that game like crazy at 70 to 80 FPS, no problem. It looked great.
Yeah.
And for that card, that's a great performance at 1440p.
Oh yeah. But here's the drill. Here's the drill. Thing is everybody's sitting there saying, run native resolution. It runs better. You got to run raw power. You got to run native. You got to run native. You got to run native. No, you don't. You got to balance it to where you like it.
You pay for the software or use it.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole thing. We've had that discussion.
Yep.
If you pay for something and you don't use it, you're actually doing yourself a disservice by listening to those other jaggles telling you don't use the software.
Yep.
If you don't want to use the software, then just install the drivers only and be done. Yep. And then you'll get the control panel, Nvidia control panel, regardless if you use the drivers or not.
Yep. I consider buying a graphics card, whether AMD, Nvidia, Intel, it doesn't matter. I consider it like a steak dinner. So you get your steak and you get two sides. And for those people that only use rasterization and that's it, you're only eating the steak.
Right.
You're paying for the whole meal. Eat everything on the plate. So, of course, you don't have to. You can do what you want with your money. But I like to enjoy the whole plate.
All right. Now I'm going to flip this to the CNN model and run it.
CNN, you'll get better performance in CNN for sure.
Oh yeah, well, because it's originally designed for the 40 series.
Yep.
So
CNN runs great on my 5070.
That's because it's got more perk.
Yep.
And we're going to find out if it's got any more perk than normal. Yeah, it does. Nah, it's about almost the same. The way I got it set right now, it's about almost the same.
Okay.
So, and I think I took off frame generation too, Yeah, because I reset the whole thing. And
you did. You took off frame generation, yes.
Yeah, this is running in it without frame generation.
Yeah, it's just upscaling.
This is just upscaling alone. And even with upscaling alone, it still runs just as good.
Try those settings on 4K.
Oh, it's going to tank it.
Turn on frame generation.
It's going to tank it down to the 30s.
It won't. You don't have ray tracing. Those settings.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It should run fine.
It should keep it up around the 50s and 60s.
I'd run it because you're on performance.
Right.
So at 4K, you're running 1080p to 4K, which a lot of people do when they run 4K.
Right.
And with those settings, with frame generation, you should be rocking it. It'll probably look really good.
Huh. So you're saying leave it unbalanced?
No. Performance. Put it on performance.
Oh. We should try ultra performance if we're going to go hype and hype.
720p? Yeah, you're gonna. That's what the PlayStation 5 does. It runs ultra performance up to 4K.
Hey, let's run the PlayStation. Let's run the PlayStation.
Yeah, just go ahead and do it. It'll just run more CPU oriented, but it'll probably run better.
Let's find out.
Yep.
Let's find out. We're going to find out every little thing that we need to find out. If you guys want to see something different, then put something in there. And I ain't doing path tracing neither. I already did path tracing.
Anybody has any tips on the settings that know Cyberpunk better than we do?
Yeah.
Throw it in.
You know how many times we tested Cyberpunk, bro?
I know, but
I mean, we tried. I bet you we sat here for hours and hours testing every goddamn setting that has to offer on this game. Every combination that you can think of. We went through millions of combinations. Oh, jeez. I forgot something. I forgot to turn that on.
Yeah. Did you restart?
Didn't need to. It didn't ask me to.
Oh, I don't know if frame generation is going to work.
I didn't have to turn on frame generation.
You're on 4K?
No, I'm still on 1440p.
Oh, I turn on 4K.
I just wanted to see what it would be like to turn it on ultra performance at 1440p.
How's your CPU usage doing?
It's in the 60s.
Yeah.
It's pushing it.
It'll pop into the 70s now and then.
I'll tell you what, it's handling it.
Yeah, it'll handle it fine.
It's handling it. So that bumped us up to 175. Visualization is still there because I did turn the sharpness all the way up. I did not adjust that. So far I'm seeing good things. So far this letter, the letter L, is showing me good things. So he wants to go to 4K.
That's right.
Okay. Now, in order to run DSR, guys, you have to run it in full screen. Just let you know that. If you don't, it's going to be so far off of your screen, you're not going to be able to adjust it to get it back in line. So if
you have to go back to the app to fix it.
You have to run it in full screen. If not, you're going to be going to the Nvidia app to fix the resolution. Now we're 21. Now we're at 3840 times 2160. Okay. Now we're there. And we still have the same stuff. Look. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. I got high and ultra down here. You guys didn't even, I got high and ultra down here. Now, this anatropy, I turned that all the way to 1. You don't need this on 20. That's ridiculous. You don't need motion blur. You don't need none of this crap that's down here on. It's just, it eats up your FPS like crazy. It doesn't do that much, especially on DSR. So you don't need all that. So let's try it now and confirm. And let's see if it, oh, look at there. Now you guys can see that it's 4K because guess what happened? Look at, now you can see the size of my my on screen there. Well, I'm in the 90s. The 1% are above 60. Machine.
I'm watching.
Oh, that's right. Now you're watching because I forgot I can see when you're seeing.
What do you think?
1%'s above 60. The average frames up over 100. Your
VRAM usage. Look at your VRAM.
Your baseline, your native FPS is at 91. Yeah, that D3, D12 is the native. So I can see what natively it's doing. And we're not on frame generation either.
Yeah, so you don't need it.
No, you don't.
You can probably run that on performance and be happy.
This is on ultra performance.
I know.
So, yeah.
I mean, you'll probably be happy with ultra performance for sure.
I mean, dude, I'm looking at it on my phone, man. That looks crisp.
Yeah, because you're in 4K. So.
That looks crisp.
Yep.
Damn. You can't.
And you're only using 6 gigabytes of VRAM.
That's not bad.
Nope. Yep. I bet you a 5060 Ti will run that at like 70 FPS, 4K DSR at those settings.
You probably can get away with the 5050.
Yep. If you use frame generation, I bet you could.
Yeah, you can get away with the 5050, bet you. See, some people don't like frame generation.
Well, hey, if you want cheaper hardware to work better, use the software.
Exactly.
It's all there for you.
If you want to save $1, you're going to use the software just as much as you use the hardware. You're going to learn to balance it out. And that's the reason why we're doing this tonight, to make you guys understand you can do it and balance it with the software. That's what we're doing. We're balancing it with the software and the hardware, working them side by side. When you go to jam the software into the hardware and you don't want to make it work, then you're going to get blue screen. So if you want to make it run right the first time, then balance out your platform, balance out your GPU, because believe it or not, in the BIOS of your motherboard, the GPU doesn't connect. It connects through the PCIe lanes. Now, if you can't balance out through the software, which you have to anyway, to balance the GPU and the CPU is through the software with the PCIe lanes. Now, you think everything's hardware. You got to get out of that mindset. It's 50-50. 50 software, 50 hardware. It's a half and half game. If you don't balance it out right in the middle, then you're just doing yourself a disservice listening to those jaggles that don't know nothing of what they're talking about. So, they're all talking out of their lip sync. They're not the ones that have been doing this, hand and foot for as long as I have. And if they did, then those ones that have been doing it as long as I have, that's been doing this, right to the game, they're going to tell you, you're going to balance the software with the hardware. Because if you don't, then you're going to get an imbalance, and then you're just going to be wasting your time. You think Expo is going to save your RAM? No, it's not going to save the imbalance. The imbalance is because the software is not being balanced correctly with the hardware. That's because you're overdriving the hardware, trying to make the software do least work and do getting the hardware to do more work instead of getting your software to do the work. See, if you get your software to do 50% of the work and get your hardware to do 50% of the work, guess what? You have lower heating issues. You have lower wattage issues. This means it lowers the wattage. See, if I want to really do this, I can leave it just like this. I can leave it on ultra performance. I could kick something on. I could kick frame generation on. which I'll have to restart this anyway. So we're going to kick frame generation on just to see, since we done get all that. Nope, we got to cancel that. I forgot, we got to go back. Yes, we're going to leave it. So we got to get completely out of this to reset this. So we're going to try with the frame generation on this time. So we got to exit out of this, quit the game. You do this to make sure the drivers are passing through. They're switching over correctly. Because you don't want to get this to where they're not switching correctly. Because then you're just wasting your time. See, when that intelligence thing comes up, it tells me that it's actually logged out and logged back into the game. So that's a helpful thing too. That's a nice little MSI tool that they gave you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
MSI, do me one favor. Please fix the goddamn lighting on the motherboard. Do something with it. I mean, make it passive to where it'll actually let the stuff, even if you turn the program off, that it locks it in so it doesn't switch. There's a conflict within Windows that causes the thing to glitch. That's where I found the glitch machine. That's where I'm having the problem. It's not so much MSI. MSI is going to have to get with Microsoft on this, because there's a glitch between, you know, when you do like Windows updates, it blanks it out. It just blanks out the RGB. Makes it go right back to stock settings.
Yeah, I caught it.
So they need to do something to fix that. It's either Microsoft fix it or MSI fixes it. One or the
You
other.
think Microsoft messed up on something? That's weird.
Dude, I've done counted since Christmas of last year. I've done counted over 12 things they've done wrong to screw my crap up here, man.
Not Microsoft, no way.
Oh my God. Dude, don't make me reach to that phone and smack you, man. I'm telling you.
Man.
All right, let's get this party started. Damn. Let's get the party on. Now I really want to see what the frame generation is going to do. Now, you guys don't be so disappointed if I'm not getting equal amount of frames. The only thing I turned down was frame generation. Don't be too disappointed. That only got 30 more frames, 30 to 35 more frames per second, turning frame generation on.
It's not bad.
No, it's supposed to be giving you double the frames. Even when I had all this crap off, bro, I was getting over 160. And if I really wanted to push this, I could get it up to 300 FPS.
Now, you're a 4K, though.
Yeah. And that's the thing. At 4K. There's the stat. There it is. So when you catch up to it, machine, you'll see.
Your VRAM usage went up.
Oh, I know.
About 1 gig.
I figured it would. There's my numbers. So.
This takes you back to your 1440p results.
Yep.
Pretty much almost exactly.
Exactly. So now 4K is running like 1440p on DSR. Yep. See, this is where everybody got it wrong. See, this is where you got it wrong. You think your monitor was the one that Jensen was talking about. It had nothing to do with your monitor. Well, it had everything to do with your monitor. But the one thing that y'all didn't look into was the DSR. The DSR that he was sitting there just telling you guys about, and everybody blew over everybody's head. Look at this. 4090 FPS at 4K. Ain't that some shit? 4090 FPS at 4K. Everybody's going to be like, no, that's at 1080p, man. Read it. That says 3840 times 2160. Regardless, even if the software is tricking it, it's still pulling that same amount of power regardless. So, that's the catch-22. What do you think, Machine?
Yep.
I mean, I'm getting.
I would run it on performance personally.
Right.
Not ultra. But that's just me.
I think ultra. I think I would like it at ultra performance.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably would be ultra performance.
Yeah.
Not me though.
I think I would like it at ultra performance, really.
Yep.
Depending on how hard it's hitting the CPU.
I mean, it's only hitting at 30% during the run.
Yeah, because it's running 4K.
Correct.
And we're going to try this on the transformer model now.
Yep.
And we're going to run it. Why the chat is awfully quiet, bro? Why is the chat so quiet? Why are you guys so quiet out there? My God, I thought you guys would be saying something to us. What's up? What's up, chat? Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, the chat, wake up. I'm still going to tell you like this. It still looks good. See, this is the thing. We run this over and over for what? Close to what? An hour? Non-stop? Machine? Machine?
I'm sorry, I'm on mute. Yeah.
Okay. We've been running this over an hour solid.
Yep.
On this 4070. Running a stream. Running it on a stream for an hour straight. This is more than the other reviewers are ever going to do. Believe it or not, they're not going to do what I'm doing right now. They'll put it on a video. I'm not putting this on a video. I'm putting this right here on Front Street. Front Street right here. You ain't going to see it anyplace else. That's what I'm going to tell you. Am I wrong, Machine?
No, you got better results.
Yeah, but look at the score. Did it change?
It went up. By one FPS.
By 1 FPS. So the CNN model and the transformer model really didn't matter. Didn't make a difference.
Oh.
But 1 FPS.
1 FPS.
Did visualization change?
Probably.
Maybe a 0.5%, 0.75%.
Yeah, it probably got rid of some of the ghosting, but it's a small run.
Ghosting? Where are you coming from? Where'd you see ghosting?
When as people move, it ghosts, especially with frame generation on.
I didn't see ghosting.
Yeah, because it's not. There's not a lot going on in the.
No.
During the what do you call it? The run that you're doing.
Right.
If you go out in the world and run around for a little bit, you'll see it.
Okay.
But in order to see it, you got to zoom in. Or really be paying attention. You got to really look, and then you'll see some ghosting in the CNN model versus transformer model.
Yeah, but what if I don't care about it? What if it
Then you
doesn't
don't
really?
care. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Who cares?
I mean,
Yeah.
Truthfully,
It's all personal.
well, guess what? We're going into the world.
Into the world.
We're going into the world, people. We are going into the world. Look at that. I'm just going to leave it right there. And when you guys catch up with it, that looks smooth.
Now, if you had ray tracing on, there'd be real reflections in the water.
I think it looks good from my point of eyeball view.
Not all that matters.
I think it looks good.
I mean, I could play the game like that. That wouldn't be a problem.
I could too. And
But I prefer like realism. That's why I pay the big bucks.
yeah. See, don't judge me on my mouse. This countertop is really rough, and that's why it kind of hesitates a little bit.
Sure.
Bro, you've seen the countertop of this goddamn thing, man, for real.
Hey, it's hooch heaven.
Yeah, it is. Must be in the wrong side of the hood. Oh, there you go. You got a crack hole right there, man. There's another one too. Yeah, crack hole central. Sorry, I can't put the music on this because YouTube is being, they're like hating on me right now. I'm going to stand right there for a moment. Tell me how that looked. I am going to tell you one thing.
Happy with that?
I am.
Looks good.
I see in the left hand, in the center, on the guy smiling. That might be a part of the game itself. Because I've noticed that if I look at one sign and I don't see it, but the other sign I do, I think somebody told me that was a part of the game.
Yeah, some of the signs glitch.
Yeah. But the smoke and everything, come on, man. I mean, I bet you that, I could put a 30 series card on this, the same system I got right here, and I'll make that fucking thing smoke. Or, sorry, my bad. That graphics card burn. Not catch fire. I'm not talking about the 5090. We're not talking about the 4070 XT from whatever that company is. But yeah, dude, I could play this like this. This is like real. I mean, to me, it's good enough. You know what I mean? it's good enough. I mean, if you go to the paper, I can't grab the paper, but you can't. I can't really read the imprinting on the paper, but that's part of the game. So, yeah. Damn, this is a hellhole. Why'd you drag me all the way out here, bro? Why'd you drag me all the way out here, man? The hell? Why'd you drag me out here? I don't get it.
Run around, look around.
I am looking around. I am looking around.
You should get in your car and drive.
I ain't getting in my car and driving.
Why?
Oh, that's cool. Where'd you go?
What?
Where'd you go? Okay. Reflections don't look that bad. Water reflections don't look that bad. Oh, one thing we forgot to do. We need to see what the FPS was. Jeez. Everybody's like, yeah, man, where's the FPS counter? Where's your overlay? What'd you do, man? What'd you do?
You're crying.
Oh, that means I have to jump.
Jump.
Yeah, I jumped. Jump, monkey boy, jump. Everybody's asking me, why am I walking on the rails?
Why not?
Why not? Yeah. Because I'm walking behind the equipment and stuff. Wanted to see where it went. I guess it walked around the whole docks. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Got a fire going on over there. I'm over 100 FPS at 4K. I did not change that resolution back. You know.
That's how you get rid of trash in Night City.
Oh, hit F. Oh, that don't break the fence.
No, you need one more skill level.
Yeah, no, I'm not skilled.
Yeah. So that your tables fall.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's all that faltered. We're just walking behind stuff and seeing what we can get into. There, we got back out. Yeah, probably get ran over too. Oh, there's the cops. Don't even mess with them. Don't even feel like messing with the cops. Move, you drunk ass. Move. Get out of my way. I'm walking through here.
You should steal a car.
Bro, I think you need to go steal a car. I'm not trying to get in trouble, man. See, I'm doing the honest thing. But I am going to see where that girl's going.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's smoking a fatty. Oh, leave me alone. Yep. Let's get into the weeds. Let's go over to the other side and get into the weeds. Want to see what's going on around here. Oh, dude, you nasty. We'll put your drawers on, man. Oh, nasty. There's some nasty people, man.
It's Night City.
Yeah, you can tell it. Oh, we went from one side to the other.
Mm-hmm.
We're on the dock side. Cool. Let's go upwards.
You can swim in the game too.
Yeah, but you don't know who's been pee-peeing in the pond, man. I ain't going in no pond where everybody's peeing in the pool, bro. You know me, I ain't gonna do all that nonsense.
Well, it's safe.
I'd imagine it is safe. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
hey, let me fondle your girlfriend. There we go. So tell me, what do you think? I mean, I'm running at a decent temperature on the CPU, and the GPU is running just fine. They're staying in the 60s.
But,
So, I don't know. You guys tell me. Machine, why are these guys so quiet?
fell asleep.
Yeah, I think so. No, I ain't going that way. No, sorry. I'm afraid of heights as it is. I've already fell 3 stories on my face. Trust me. I don't even want to go there with the height thing. No, sir. No. I'll pass. I ain't scared, but I'll pass. Dude, she looks like she's on crack or something. Yeah, you can have her, dude. She's all you. She's all you and a bunch of Cracker Jacks, too. There, now you get a fine look at Sin City. It's not too bad when you catch up to it. I think you're about almost caught up to it right now. Yeah, because I can I can watch on my phone when you're seeing something. I know you're seeing it. So that's the reason why I turned it on my phone. So this way I can tell when you're seeing something. So now you're seeing what I'm seeing, which is not too bad. And the GPU is like running at 185 watts like all day long, man. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. Running with the discontinued GPU. You know, I can say it's discontinued because it is. 4070 is discontinued like the rest of the 40 series. So, see, look. Figure you get the wall shake to see if anything shakes out. All right. We ended up somewhere, man. Oh, we don't want to go that route. We gotta go back the other way. Nope, we're on the bridge. Oh, better run. Cars are gonna run you over. Oh, we're walking on the freeway now. Hey, the truck guy was nice now. He didn't try to run me over. Oh, here comes his buddy. He will try to run me over. Man, crack side of the city. I am having too much fun with this. As you guys can see, I am having way too much fun with this. I think it runs real good, man.
Yep.
I mean, I'm still maintaining under 8 gigabytes of VRAM.
Yep.
Done. Do I got to hit something to cross the street or something?
No, you just cross the street without getting hit.
Well, damn. You could have told me that. I'm just picking with you, man. I'm just picking with you. Let's see. Oh, man. She's got fleas.
Yeah.
Look at her. She's scratching, though. She's scratching. She's got the tick, bro. She's got the tick, man. Oh, wait a minute. You got to catch up with me. Look at her. She's got the tick, man. That girl's whacked.
Yeah. I got some drug out.
Yeah, that girl's on some. I remember this one. I remember this bar. That girl doesn't play right there. You don't want to mess with her. She don't play.
But she does at the right price.
Yeah, she does. She don't do senior discounts, bro.
Oh, look, it's Lizzie's bar.
Yeah, she don't do senior discounts. But anyway, guys.
There, by the way, that's one of your requests. You have to be there between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m.
Which one? Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're going to quit the game.
You going to save it?
No, why?
I don't have to.
I don't need to. I don't need to save the game.
Okay.
I just need to let my temperature cool off from all that fun we've been having.
I know.
And turn that back on. There we go. You know, we're rocking this for a couple hours, man.
Mm-hmm.
But to be honest with you, we only did about an hour and 20 minutes on Cyberpunk. Let's see. Tell Jay what? Tell me what? We have to tell you since you got a 60 hertz monitor. Tell me what? Dr. Blitz, tell me what? Yes, I know. Everybody's got to tell me something. But it's good though. It's good that everybody, everybody responds to it. You know, you know the reason why I run the 60 hertz monitors is because of my eyes and the medical conditions and stuff. I have to run 60 hertz monitors. I have no choice. This is the rest of my life. So I got to enjoy it the best way I can. And I know you guys got to enjoy it the best way you can as well. But there will be a day that I can get this straight and I'll be able to run a 1440p and 4K monitor. But in the meantime, I will use the software. I will use the software to help me along in my adventure. So, machine, people got to understand. You pay for the software too. Why would you just want to depend on the hardware without using the software?
I mean, people buy it so they can do what they want with it. But like I utilize the software even on the 5070 Ti.
See,
I use the software.
Well, see, that's the thing. They'll utilize the software when it comes to the enhancements, but they won't utilize the software when it comes to the drivers. That's where I don't get it. I really don't. This is where I really go nuts, because I don't get why you would rather you'd rather use the software for the enhancements, but you'd rather not use the software for the drivers. That's the reason why the control panel is there, to utilize the performance of the drivers as well as the enhancements. Do you actually think in the control panel, I got things set to quality? I set everything to performance when it comes to the Nvidia app or the control panel. I got everything set to performance. Because I know going into the game, and machine, this is a little trick that I'm going to teach them. I know in the game that I can set the quality of the visualizations in the game. But I want the driver performance to be at its max on the card. And that's the way it's set in the control panel. Because I could utilize all that extra when it comes to getting FPS and visualization of quality. If you get people telling you to take and turn it on quality in your control panel, give them the middle finger and tell them they don't know what they're talking about. I've been running my GPU ever since I first got it. It's over 3 years now, isn't it?
For what?
The 4070.
Yep.
I've been running it on performance ever since day one. High performance. Everything that says performance in that control panel, I have set on this GPU from day one. So if you want more performance and you want a little bit of an edge, there it is. Because you can go into your display settings and utilize that extra performance to help you with your visualization as well as getting better FPS. Did you see my FPS tank today?
No.
Even on 4K? Even if y'all want to call it fake 4K, call it whatever you want. To me,
anyways.
Well, to me, if it reduces the pixels, which you could see that through my overlay, it reduced the pixels. It made the pixels tighter. And that's the good thing. That means when the pixels are tighter and more dense, that means the colors will come in more clearly. So it worked on a 60 hertz monitor. A cheap Walmart 60 hertz monitor. Actually, no, it's an HD TV. You know that, right? It's a smart TV. So I used an HD TV that has different setting modes to different cooling. You know, I have the TV set on game mode. So there's a little bit of an edge. There's things that I've done to tweak this to make it run just the way I want it. Yeah, the camera sucks. This camera sucks, and I know it. I know I don't get the crispest picture in the world because this camera sucks. It's a 1080p camera. I bought it off of Amazon. It says 4K on it. It actually says 4K on it. Until you read the fine print, it says 1080p. And the only way you're going to get 4K is if you use a special SD card to get 4K to work. I'm going to have to go open up that camera, man. And I'm going to have to hardwire that camera to 4K. And, have to do have to take a resistor and trick the camera to think that there's a SD card in there. Because it'll just come up 0, but it'll allow the camera to go to 4K. Or I can hope that maybe one day you get a camera company that says, hey, we got a good 4K camera for you to try out on your PC to see if it really rocks. That's what I'm waiting to see. You know what I mean, Machine? But, like I said, I have to earn the money in order to buy the parts. To buy PC parts, to buy cameras, buy things that I need for the channel. I have to earn that. And that's what I got to go do tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I got to go earn that, see what I can earn. And then after that, tomorrow's Sunday. And then Monday, I got to go to the doctor's. Neurologist. They want to see if everything's intact in my brain. So they said, bring all 45 pill bottles you have and make sure they're all up to date. I'm like, okay, no problem, Daddy. No problem, Mommy. Yeah, we got the picture. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I hope I was fruity enough for you. I know what was in my cup was fruity enough. And no, it's not alcohol neither, guys. I do not drink. I can't do drugs and I can't drink. I'm going to tell you that right now. Bottom line. Because if I do, the medication I'm taking, it'll kill me. So no, I can't do that. Just let you know that. So just give you an idea, because some people say, well, Jay, you keep slurring your speech like you're drunk or something. No, I'm not. This is me. People don't know me because they don't know how to respect me. That's the problem. You know what that is, Machine? People don't know how to respect a person, especially older people. They think I'm some creepy grandfather doing this stuff, doing this for clicks. Guys, YouTube don't pay me jack. Even if I had 10 million subscribers, unless I'm putting ads on my videos, unless I'm telling YouTube to put ads on my videos, that's the only way they're going to start paying me. I have not yet even to do that. So, and if YouTube puts an ad on my video, that's YouTube. That's not me. They're the ones putting it on my videos. I'm not. I I have not told them yes or no yet. I haven't opted in and I haven't opted out. So I haven't put anything. I thought I was being respectful for the people that did subscribe and the people that want to subscribe. You know, I mean, I felt it was fair, man. You know, you know. Dr. Blitz says JJ's weed reviews. I ain't got no weed reviews. Do I got? You know, I got a front lawn. It's got a bunch of weeds. I'll go pull it out and bring it to you guys. That's my weed review for today. Definitely a weed review. But I want you guys to understand something. I've been benchmarking and rocking this 4070 from day one. And that's a long time. That's a long time to review a graphics card. A graphics card. And the reason why I do this is because I want to see the day it quits. I want to see the day that it quits, and I do that next review and say, I got to get a new graphics card. Okay? I'm not a greedy somebody that goes out there and says, gimme, 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 gimme. You know, I'm not doing that. These companies don't give me nothing. Machine has been a really good friend, and he's been contributing to this channel. Just like Dr. Blitz and just like Dakota, MTBK, and all the Good Time Gang. They've all been contributing to the channel. And the reason why they do is because they like it here. Because it's more family oriented here. Is because we treat it like a family here. Because we're not going to sit there and blow smoke up somebody's ying hole. We're not here to do that. Machine tests his equipment on his end. I test my equipment on my end. And then, you know, I get, you know, whatever, you know, he don't want, he just throws my way. And that's appreciated. Seriously, that's more than appreciated. You know, he's helping me grow just like everybody else. But what it will help us grow is if you hit the subscribe button. That's the only way we're going to grow. You don't hit the subscribe button, YouTube's not going to push my videos out. You know this and I know this. That's YouTube's rules. If we don't get enough retention and enough subscribers, we don't get out there. That means the PC world becomes the PC park. That means I'm within a 10-block radius of people. If you look at it in real life, I'm within a 10-block radius right now. And for me to get out to the whole PC community across the globe, it takes you guys to subscribe and you guys to take and watch those videos and make sure that, you know, YouTube's knowing that you're watching the videos and tell your friends to watch the videos and subscribe. You know, it takes that word of mouth. Look, if you guys can do it for a dumb channel that sits there and praises God to AMD, I don't see why you can't do it for me. You know, because I praise all the companies. Even if they do wrong sometimes, yeah, I'm going to take and lambaste them. But still, I praise them for the fact of the amount of effort that they put into the hardware that we are here today with, you know, our hardware. I got to look at it like in my point of view, and I hope you guys do, and I hope you guys see my vision. That's the whole thing. I started in 79, but I got into it hot and heavy in 84, and I started building PCs in 86. So, you know, I mean, that's a long time. And I've been doing this ever since. So it's not like it's my first rodeo with graphics cards. It's not like it's my first rodeo with motherboards. And I've always told Machine and everybody else, the motherboard is the heart of your system. What do you think connects your graphics card? What do you think connects your M.2? What do you think connects your CPU? Your motherboard. It's the heart of the system. Do not forget that. And this is where everybody makes the real mistake, is because they don't know how to update their BIOS. And when these companies put critical updates in, and that the things go wrong in their blue screening and everything else, is because you have a motherboard that's unstable because of the what? BIOS updates. So when they put something in critical, you got to make sure that you get up to that date. So that way you are up to date. My motherboard's up to date. That's the reason why I don't have that kind of issue that everybody else has. I keep all my BIOS up to date. My DDR4 is up to date. My DDR5 is up to date. They're all up to date. My DDR3 is up to date. My DDR2 is up to date. And my DDR1. Yes, I still got DDR1. Oh my God, man. Am I that old?
Mm-hmm.
I got 72 pin DIN. And that's up to date. Oh, am I that old? Dr. Blitz, thank you for the support, man. Thank you for the $2, bro. I do appreciate it. You've been contributing too, my friend. We do appreciate you just as well. And like I said, I appreciate everybody that helps the channel, and all the proceeds go towards building the channel. Now understand something about YouTube. Every month you have to make at least $100 in order to pull that money out. If not, and if you make like $30 that month, guess what? You got to wait till the next month until you hit the $100. And if you don't hit it that month, then you got to wait till the following month. That's how YouTube works. YouTube holds your money until you break $100. And then when you break $100, then they'll give you $100. They give you $100. Actually, yeah, about that. Because it took me 3 months to get $100. And I put that into PC parts. So. Yeah. So. But everything's appreciated, guys, really. It is. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. I hope you guys had fun with us. Somewhat. Did you have fun, Machine?
Yep.
Did we kind of understand where this new DLSS 4.5 update was kind of coming about, kind of thingy? Or no?
It's more testing. I think we'll get a better feel for it.
There's plenty of time. We can do plenty of testing in plenty of time, my friend.
Yep, I agree.
So, I mean, that's what we're here for. We're here to test. You know, we're not here to tell you about it. We're here to test about it. You know, I mean, that's basically it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so, all right. That's where we're leaving it tonight. You've seen the test. You've seen the results. And now you know exactly what DLSS 4.5 actually does. Not what the marketing says it does. As always, update your own at your own pace. Okay? Don't do it all at one time. Do it and balance your system out, and So that way you get a nice little even keel. So the test, you can test it on your own hardware, what we've done tonight. And don't let anyone tell you what your experience should be. Don't let anybody tell you that. And I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us tonight. And thanks for keeping it real. So, but you want to say your goodbyes there, Mr. Machine?
No, thanks everybody for coming along for the Ultra Performance ride.
Oh, I forgot to do that at Ultra. Well, yeah, I was at Ultra Performance on some of it. No, I had high and Ultra Performance on some of it.
Yep. And then I know some people, I don't want to say any names, Dakota, are probably upset because path tracing wasn't turned on the whole time. So, but I understand, Dakota. It's okay. It'll be okay.
No, but you got to understand. I did run that one run with path tracing on.
Mm-hmm.
That was interesting too.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, guys, we are gonna go get out of here. And there's always another day. We still got plenty of time to test this. And when's the next update supposed to be coming out, Mr. Machine, for the full
13th.
path?
13th.
The 13th? Mm-hmm. And that's approximately in a couple days.
2 days.
2 days. So in 2 days' time, we're hoping we'll get better software then. So Mr. Machine can talk about how he tested the 50 series. Mm-hmm. He's got the 50 series. I got the 40 series. So
I have the 40 series too.
Yeah, you do, but I'm just saying you're on the 50 series right now. So.
Yeah, I'm on it. Yeah. But my girl's on the 40 series, so I can test that pretty quick.
Yeah, but that's not the same thing.
It's not.
It's not the same thing. See, you got to understand. She's on the 600 series motherboard. You're on an 800 series motherboard. Big difference.
Yeah. It's the same thing.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm definitely gonna reach that phone and smack you, bro. Seriously. Okay, we're gonna get out of here, guys. And I'm glad you enjoyed the evening, and I hope you guys do. Tell your friends, and I hope you guys stick with us because it is going to get a little bit different. Oh, and another thing, you guys got to let me know and make sure you put a message on the video that I made that says I'm testing out something new. I'm trying something new for the channel. It was a video that I made earlier today. So it was a test video, but the thing is I'm trying to get my B-roll straight. The problem is I don't have the right camera for B-roll. So you guys are just going to have to bear with it in the meantime. But anyway, first time here, and you enjoyed yourself this evening. And you better hit that subscribe button and that like button. And don't forget about the notification bell. Because if you don't, you won't know when I post the next video or live stream. Because you know how YouTube is. And believe it or not, even on my phone, the live stream didn't come up. I had to go to my actual website, the YouTube page for me, in order to get the live stream. It's just that's YouTube, and I know they're doing stuff to my account. I know they're doing something. They got to be doing something. But anyway, guys, that's my rant for today. And now you got my rant for the day. But until the next time in the next video, you know what it is. We'll see you on the next one. Have a great evening, guys. Be safe, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye now.